Good morning, everyone. You have to excuse me. I don't know what's going on. It was doing it yesterday, and today it's doing it again. But good morning. Happy Saturday. It keeps saying my Chrome is going down. So I have to restart everything and blah, 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 blah. Yesterday I had to do it 3 times. You know, me and my three. So far I started it 3 times today. So we'll see if it keeps going. We'll keep our fingers crossed. If it ends crazy, like it ended yesterday, crazy, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm driving the fridge the best I can. But good morning. Good morning. Good morning, 7th. I know it's early. Good morning. Deandra Gore. Good morning. Afternoon. Good afternoon. Early afternoon. Good morning. Um, I was on. I'm just going to give you a little synopsis. Oops. Sorry. Oh, boy. There you go. Uh, I'm going to give you a little synopsis. Hi, Brazy. Good morning, honey. The queen. The queen is here now. Okay, okay. Let's bow to the queen. And so, uh, I went on Nico's channel this morning. So, DJ Nico and Brian Lucas was on there. So, we had a little chit chat and mostly talked about book, which I was built way too low to the ground for that one. Flew over my head. I did at least know, the authors and things like that, but they are voracious readers, and learners. I can't say I learned anything. I just lived life. I just lived life. I let it come to me and lived it. And that's the way I did things. So it was very interesting. It was very interesting to have different concepts, different ideas coming at me, and them talking in. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to, in a way they dumbed it down for me. So it made sense to me. So, but they brought up a few books that were kind of interesting. And so, like I told them, I said, they're going, well, I have 13 hardback books that are of this person and that person, this person. And I probably have about 7 books in my whole house. In my whole house. And most of them are cookbooks that are my grandma's that I don't even use because I cook the old fashioned way. I don't measure anything. I don't measure anything. I cook the old fashioned way. My great aunt, my let me think if I forget this out. My grandfather's sister was the best cook in the whole wide world. And she never measured a thing. She measured a thing by her hand. Okay, so it's this much in this hand, and it's this much in this hand, and you pinch this much, and you do this, and you do that, and so that's how I learned how to cook. Cutting boards, it was very hard for me to learn how to use. I cut everything in my hand, which is a bad mistake for someone like me. I end up with little all over my hands, but and I think that's just from being from learning from the South, that old South, the tables and counters weren't clean, so your hands were cleaner, so you cut your hands. I don't know. I don't know why. So it took me a while to learn how to learn things like that. So that's another reason why I love Max Miller. I'm going to promote him again. That's the reason I love Max Miller, because he does things uh, more precisely. It comes out right or wrong. It doesn't matter. It comes out right or wrong. But anyway, so it was really nice. I hadn't really spoken with Nico or Brian, neither one. I mean, through chats and things like that, and I've heard their voices on streams and things like that, but it was really nice to get to know them. And that's one thing about this community is all three of us were so different backgrounds, so different worlds, so different things. And we came together and it was comfortable. And of course, I giggled and laughed. I was clueless half of the time. Good morning, Mac. I hope your head is feeling better, honey. I hope your head is feeling better. Yes, yes. Sometimes they just stay with us. They just they just don't want to go away. You know. Uh, I have found that I have I get migraines, but if I sleep, a stupid looking away, nobody ever want to watch the way I have to sleep. But it keeps me from getting migraines. So yay! 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 I'm glad it's finally gone. Yeah, yeah, and that's what it feels like. Yeah, the productivity or the things you want to do just doesn't happen. Nika, I was just talking about you, honey. How much fun I had. Yeah. Oh, blah, 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 blah. This because I had to be quiet for Brian. No, no, I'm not going to dog Brian. That's furthest from my mind. He's he's a beautiful person. He's a beautiful soul. He's been through a lot. And did you already tear up your toy? I just started. I've only been on like a couple of minutes, and your toy's already broken. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. so he got one of his shoe toys. So hopefully that'll keep him busy for another 2-3 minutes. We'll see how long it takes him. Excuse me. You probably won't notice my hair is pulled back. It was a quickie for Nico. But I don't wear my hair down. I only wear my hair down for this. I think it's probably from being a waitress for so many years. I mean, when I was a kid, it was, all around your face and the whole 9 yards, and you could barely peek through your eye, through your hair, through your eyes, and that was the look. And after being a waitress for so long, I always keep my hair pulled back. I always, yeah, I don't want it in my face anymore. But that's part of probably being the age I am. Can we stick up some channels? I see a lot of people with a lot of channels here. Tiff, I'm glad you came, honey. I saw you earlier. Yeah, as I was leaving, you were coming in. So I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it. So uh it was an enjoyable morning. It really was. It was totally out of my norm. It got to a point where, oh, let's put that up. Let's put that up. Okay, let's put that up. Yes, that's wonderful. I will definitely be there for that. And I'm not going to put words in other people's mouths, but I know quite a few people will be there for that one. Yes, yes, very good, very good. Um, oh, Yamena, good morning, honey. Good morning. Yeah, we need some channels, and unless you want me to stick them up there, I can try to drive and chew gum at the same time. I do know how. I just. With this Chrome thing, I'm afraid to touch too much. But like I said, it was out of my norm. Again, out of my safe space to be on Nico's channel, but He made me feel very comfortable. And Brian was being Brian, which was perfect. You know, he wasn't like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need?" You know, Brian was just being Brian, and it worked out perfectly. Perfectly. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Yeah, I know there's a lot of channels in here right now, and we wanna express them all. Um, we want to share them with whoever wants to be here and whoever has a channel. So it's Saturday. Yay! So hopefully, most of you are still in your PJs or laying in bed enjoying this morning, not the show, but this morning. Um, it snowed here yesterday. Okay. Now, for people from other areas, this is probably not snow. This is probably, a flurry. If it's white and it sticks to the ground, it's snow. I'm sorry, I'm from California, and that makes it snow. So, um, he, so I took some pictures of that, and so hopefully, I can make a short about that. Beans loved it. I mean, he doesn't like the water. He doesn't like baths. He doesn't like, but he had more fun out there in the snow. I don't know what it was because it's freezing cold and it was still dusting, you know, and um, he was having more fun. He was having more fun. Yes, yes, he did. It was really, really strange. It was really, really strange. So, so that was kind of cool, actually. I didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect that at all. But I figured as soon as his feet hit that cold snow, I figured we were gonna run back in, rocking back in the car. But the one that got cold was me. Oh, there. See, you got him in up there. Okay. Uh, so yeah, the person that got cold was me. So after a while, he uh, he, I had to have him come in. I did. He was like, "Beans, I'm freezing. I've got on gloves. I've got on these. I've got on that. I've got California weather clothes. I put on, and this is the way I was always. You put on layers because it starts out cold, chilly, and then it gets as warm. So by 2 o'clock, you're down to, a t-shirt. And then as the sun goes down, you put these layers back on. And that's the way I've always dressed. So I have these layers of clothes that I wear. So I found my thickest gloves and all that stuff. And if this is going to keep going on, and if he's going to be enjoying the snow and it's going to keep happening, I probably will have to pull out my work clothes. As I said, I worked in a big box warehouse. So so you had to stay bundled up. They had heaters. Oh yeah. But they had the big sliding doors that the the trucks came in and out of. So, unless you're staying right at the heater, you never knew the heater was on. So I would call it a warehouse, but it was still for the public. And I'm not going to throw the name out there. That's tacky. I mean, it's not hid. It's just, I don't know. It's one of those things I'm not going to say. Um, and I know Nico. Nico was up there. So that's good. Um, oh, I just dropped my phone. So good. Now I don't have to drive no more. Um, so Mac, um, with your head being congratulated for the last couple days, I have positive thoughts, positive vibes going towards your show today, because I know you do a lot of research and a lot of stuff like that. So what what? Yeah. No, we don't yeah. So so it was interesting. It was interesting to share those moments with Nico and Brian, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. We had a lot to talk about. Um, and we I was there. Hello. So this way, we never got to the subject we wanted. We kind of tapped at it, and then we went another direction. So um, I'm sure it will eventually be spoke of, but not not with me and not right now. This is not what this is about. This is about love. This is about smiling. This is about trying to start your day with a smile and enjoy your day. Okay. Okay. I think I lost Seven somewhere. But I have a habit of doing that. He runs away. Chicken, chicken. I know you can hear me, chicken. So, if you can hit the like button, that would be wonderful. If you could see, these people tell me these things in my ear, all the time. Blah, blah, blah. Make sure you do this. And please comment after the show if you can. That would be wonderful. Uh, Push this out. Uh, More people need to see me look like this and act a fool. So let's show the world what a silly, goofy a body illusion is. Okay, so excuse me, I have to get my phone now because there is a song I want to play, and I don't know how to drive, so I'm going to play it on here, and hopefully it's close enough to the speaker that you can hear it. Okay. Today is Cuckoo Dancing. No, it's not today. It's the week. Cuckoo Dancing Week. Okay. I find some good ones. So Cuckoo Dancing Week. Now I'm going to play the song for you. Now, most of you know the song. Most of you know the song. You just didn't know it was called that. So let's see. Let's get this off of here. And that's connected from the TV because I have it on my TV. So it I can tell if I'm live or not. So let's see what we got going on here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? This is Cuckoo Dance Week. Now, I tried to find out what the dance was. I looked into it, and everybody has their own style. But once you hear the song, you'll know the style it is. Okay? All right. So I'm going to play it. Of course, they're going to be commercials, but bear with me. Bear with me. Now, did anybody hear that? Did you hear that? Do I have to play that again? Do I have to torture you through that again? Oh, I don't see him. I don't see him, but that's okay. Okay, what it is, okay, so you did hear a little bit of it. What it is the theme song to Laurel and Hardy. That's the song. That's the song. Okay. Now we're talking old, but usually when you hear that song, everybody's like, "Oh, yep." First thing you think of is Laurel and Hardy. So it does have a polka sound to it. I would have let it go on longer, but then it gets into words and nobody really knows words. Yes, yes, Tiff. Yes. That's who it was. That's who it is. That's it. And that's exactly who we think of when we hear that song. Well, me, But anyway, so that's the Cuckoo Dance Week. Now I've looked up different dances to what the cuckoo dance is, and everybody has their own little style. So I guess it depends on. Yes, yeah, they were just cute. They were just cute, just adorable. The very simple, very uh down to earth, kind of the original duo, before all the other ones came along. They were the first ones. So, which is funny because one of them played a bad guy for years before they got together. And then they got together and they found this, this, and you never did. Yeah. Yeah. It's not, yeah, it's not something you just sit in. And it's not alien. It's not. It's just silly. It's just silly. It's just fun. It's goofy. It's it's right when the talkies started. So that tells you something about that. So anyway, so I thought that was funny. If nothing else, the name. So it's also Heritage Treasure Day. So I thought that was kind of nifty because if you can, I don't know where you are or what your landscape looks like right now. If your car is covered in snow or sleet or whatever. Uh oh, okay. Okay. Well, you might enjoy them. You might enjoy them. It's kind of interesting. There is Echo here. Oh, put her channel up. Hi, Echo. There she is. There she is. Hi, sweet pea. Hi. Yes, we're going to be on together on her birthday. Yes, on the 15th. Yes, 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 yes. So if you can stick up her channel, let the world know, you know, that she. Oh, you were saying. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I hope the volume was down because I can get pretty loud sometimes. So, Heritage Treasure Day means it doesn't mean. I looked into it, and it means um, if there's a landmark or a something that is part of your heritage, your lineage, your life, even if it's like the Empire State Building. Let's just pick one. The Empire State Building. You know, um, treasure it. Go visit it. Go see it. Oh, Teresa's here. Teresa's here. You decided to throw Teresa on the end of it because everybody knows you as Teresa. It works. It works. Hi, can we throw up her channel too? Are these channels getting thrown up? Of course they are. Brazy's all over it. She's, yep, yep. Now we know why she's called the queen. Yeah, it's me. It's me. I don't know if you ever watched, we're talking black and whites again, Andy Griffith Show. They had a character, and he was only on like 6 times. And his name was Ernest T. Bass. And that's what he always said. It's me, it's Ernest T. Yeah, I love that guy. I love that guy. He was a kick. He was a kick. Anyway. Probably Echo only knows what I'm talking about. The rest of you guys are just babies. Just babies. And Echo's younger than I am, so she, probably her older brother made her watch it. Anyway, so this one, when I came across it, I don't know why I thought of Nico, but I did. It is Learn Your Name in Morse Code Day. I thought that was kind of cool. I always thought Morse code was cool. I always, Ben! Hi, Ben. I didn't bring a tie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My love for you is still hasn't changed though. But I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you yes. I'm glad you took time out of your crazy life to say hi. Yes. That's beautiful. So but I'm sorry. I didn't bring a tie. I'm sorry. Yeah. I've used up all the ones he's left behind because Heather doesn't live here. This is just the stuff he's left behind. And now you know why. You saw the ties. Now you know why he left behind. His real ties are at his house. So maybe next time I go, I'll snatch some up for next time around. Anyway, so it's Ben. This is something you might be interested in is Morse code. So it's just learn your name in Morse code day. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I mean, you can learn your name. You can learn the alphabet. You can get really involved in that. So I don't know where you, Ben, knowing you, it's probably about 45 degrees, and you probably freeze to death. Here it hasn't even made 0 Celsius. And I was told that when I was choosing a place to go, I was promised no snow. Well, I was told, well, it snows about once every 5 years. Well, it snowed every year since I've been here. There's snow on the ground today. Okay. But that is for another story. It's not the first fib this person told me. So anyway, be that as it may, I am a California girl sitting in snow. Not happy. Not happy. I don't understand snow. I don't like snow. I mean, we had the Sierras, and they were pretty to look at. Now, Other likes snow. Other can ski, snow ski. He's very good at it. Not mom. Not mom. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'll sit and watch from the inside where it's nice and heated and warm. So anyway, speaking of speaking of snow, speaking of cold, speaking of and seventh, you're probably freezing as well. Because I know, it takes acclimation to get used to this weather. It really does. I'm still not used to it. I don't think I will. Yeah, this place is not for me. It's me for now. and I accept that. But it's not me for permanent. No. um, it is Hot Toddy Day. Now, even when, and I'm going to use the word boozer, when I was good at it, I mean, I wasn't good at it, but boy, did I practice a lot. I didn't like them then either. Yeah, yeah. And that's cold where you are. And that's cold where you are. Yeah. You have to put on a sweater. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Um, yeah, man, I'm so glad you came. I'm so glad you came. Yeah, it's so beautiful to see you up there. It's so beautiful to see your name. You just seeing you up there makes me smile. So it's Hot Toddy Day for those who can toddy. Me personally, if I toddy, I don't know when to stop toddying. So I just don't toddy, if that makes sense. But some people are can, and some people. But I even back in the day, I didn't toddy. Just nah, nah, no. It just wasn't for me. Now this is a fun one. I'm sorry. I have to go to my other computer, my second laptop, my second computer screen, and there we go. This one. Now I'm sorry. This is an Brian. You made it. Thank you this morning for sharing you with me. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. And for the people that came in later, Brian and and DJ Nico and I were on DJ Nico's channel. And it was wonderful because I had talked to Brian through the chat. I had talked to Nico through the chat, but I had never talked to them vocally. So it was really, really wonderful to get to know. It was a very short one. I mean, there's so many questions I had for them because they're both so knowledgeable and so much knowledge I want to receive from them. So I was, I was, it was beautiful. It was beautiful that you and Nico took the time to let me share in that moment. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. It was beautiful. It was beautiful to hear your poem as well. I hope Nico got to play his music because that's another reason why I left when I did. Because I know Nico had some music that he was. Yes, we did. We did. I told Nico a few times, I said, Nico, you've lost control over this show. Brian and I were just going, blah, 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 and Nico's just sitting back there going, okay, okay. He was so patient with us. He was so patient with me. You know, he's dealt with Brian. He knows Brian's personality. He knows how Brian is, but he was very patient with me, and that I appreciate. You're a beautiful soul. You really are, and I've said that more than once. It was fun. But did you get to play your music after I left? I hope so. I hope you had time to play because I know you had uh, some songs that you were really wanting to share, that you put a lot of love and feeling into. And um, I would have stuck around if I didn't have this. I didn't want to be. I was afraid of getting triggered. Let's put it that way. I was afraid of getting triggered and not being able to come back down to be here. So, oh, you did! Oh, yay! Yay! I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, you definitely need to go on Nico's channel. You definitely need to go. He has this thing, and it's like Saturday morning chill. He has a name for it, but that's what I'm going to call it. Saturday morning chill. And he just gets up there and just chills and just lets life happen and then and enjoys the morning. And it's and Brian's channel too. Don't forget to put up Brian's channel too. Okay, please, please, yeah, because he, yes, I know there's channels all over. We just need here, here. Poor Brady, she's going nuts. She's going nuts. I've got her doing so many things. Okay, let's start at the beginning. She's here. Of course. Of course. It has to be stubborn. They're walking and chewing gum. It has to be stubborn. See? There's Brian's channel. Good. Okay. So I don't have to put that one up. That one was up already, but I'm going to put it up again. And then now her name has changed, but it's still the same channel. She's decided to put her name on it so they know it's her. Like us in the village, don't know it's her. But that's okay. That's all right. And then there we go. And then who else did I see? Oh, I saw Echo. I'm sorry. I'm just a freak. And Brazy, I apologize. She just, I drive her nuts with this. I really, really do. I drive her absolutely nuts. And Yamina, I don't know if you're still here, and it doesn't really matter. It does matter to me, but it doesn't matter me putting up your channel. Okay. Your channel is still your channel, if you're here or not. She's another one that has a calming effect on you, on me. I can only speak for myself. It's very calming. It's very it's a beautiful channel. It's a beautiful channel. Her goal is to healing, just like everyone else. We're all here to heal each other. Poor Brazy. I'm sorry, my queen. I shouldn't call you that. That's not my. Oh, oh. We can't forget. We can't forget. Come on, click. There it is. There it is. My sexy Thai man. Can't forget him. Can't forget him. Yeah, so this is the one. I've been kind of saving this one because it reminds me of when I was a kid. And I'm sorry, the facetious side of me just loves this one. It's National Step in a Puddle Splash Your Friend Day. Is that too cute? Is that too cute? Is that the best in the whole wide world? So if you do that, if you feel ornery, because that's the word I'm going to use, if you feel ornery and you have a friend that won't get upset, because it's just mud and dirt. It was off. At first, they're gonna make fun, but the, um, isn't that wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny? Being grown and doing that to another grown person instead of like when you were 10. Is that hilarious? I think that would be so much fun. I would do it to Beans, but then I'd have to give him a bath. And then he would give me the look like, well, what'd you do that for? But if I do it to Beans, I'll definitely let you know. But I just thought it was funny that they needed a national day for that. And I thought, why not? Why not? I mean, think how much fun we had when we were kids. You know, the stupid things we did, the crazy things we did, the love we had, the silliness, the the fights we had with our brothers, sisters, cousins, nephews, nieces, whatever. Those silly fights that were over, you're crossing this line. Don't cross this line. You're touching me. You're touching me. Don't touch me. Those kind of things. Those fun things. And the Splash of Friend, they just reminded me of all those beautiful memories that I had with my family. Like I said, I was an only child, which is quite noticeable. Everybody says, "Oh, well, you don't have to tell me that. It's quite obvious you're an only child." But I did spend a lot of time with my cousins. And so there was one family that, yeah, 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 that's a good one. That one, that, yeah. And sitting in the back seat of the car. He touched me. He touched me. I told him not to touch me. He looked at me. He looked at me. I told him not to look at me. He's looking at me. He's looking at me. Don't touch me. And then they do the finger right up to your face. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Just the things we do to each other. And I'm sorry, that splashing thing just reminded me of all those beautiful, wonderful things that our memories, hold for us. Those fun times. I mean, at the time it wasn't fun. It was irritating. It was the worst thing in the whole wide world. But now you look at it and go, it was really fun. Mom and Dad didn't enjoy it. It was like, I'm going to stop this car. I'm going to turn this car around. We're going to go back home. Well, we never went home. But back to what I was saying. I had cousins. I still do. And there was 3 of them. And so anytime a weekend would happen, they would just grab me up. Come on, Sandy, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, Lucy. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And we'd all jump up, and they just grab me up like I was one of the kids. So they ended up with 4 kids over the weekend instead of 3. So I did have that experience of the family thing, And then it also gave my mother, because as I said, she was a single parent, and gave her time to regroup, just regroup, do the laundry, do this, do that, do that. Because I mean, she was trying to work and she was trying to keep me going. She was trying to put, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. We didn't. My family, the one I'm talking about, the one that had the 3 kids, they had, and we're gonna get anxious and old. Okay, I'm not even gonna try that word. But they had the station wagon that had the 2 seats, the seats, and then the back seat, and then they had the third seat that faced the back, so you watched the cars coming at you. Okay, and then the door opened up, and then it had these seats, and that was our best place. We always wanted. That's what dibs. It wasn't shotgun. No, we wanted to be in those back seats. We could cause the most trouble, and they couldn't reach us to swing at us and to make us hush, so we could get away with murder. And then we do the honking of get the truckers to honk for us and all that stuff. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But anyway, the splashing of your friends, it brought back all those memories. So I hope, I hope. It brings back some happy memories for you. You know, I mean, the grown-ups were so frustrated with us, and you know, it it was life. It was life. I mean, it still goes on. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Hey, you touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't cross this line. This is your line. That's your side. This is my side. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. That was my biggest thing. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah. Here we go. Don't make me pull over this car. Don't make me pull this car over. They're not gonna pull the car over. They want to get out of the car just as bad as you do. They want the noise to stop. They want to get there so they can get you out of the car and yeah. So you see all the fun things. Yeah, I knew he was there. Deep fried bologna. Oh, okay. I never heard of deep fried bologna. I've heard fried bologna. I used to, when other was little, I used to take bologna. And if you cut it halfway, we're going to show our age again. You cut it like halfway so it doesn't curl up when you fry it. You cut it like halfway, and then you cut like a little teeny tiny circle right above it, right above the cut. Okay, and then you fry it. It looks like a tiny Pac-Man. So he always got Pac-Man when we're at that point, where life was like that. Yeah, so he ate his Pac-Mans. So you have to make fun wherever you can. So yeah. Oh yeah, you like fried bologna? Yeah, I'm bologna and hot dogs. They just. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was cute. It was cute because once you fry it, then they separate, and then the mouth opens up. Because usually they curl. Mouth opens up, the eye gets bigger, and turns into this little Pac-Man. It's just as cute as it can be. But anyway, yeah, I'm not very clever, but I try. um, Bologna and hot dogs never were my favorite. You know, I can eat fried bologna. I can eat fried bologna. No, well, I can live my whole life without it. I mean, I'm not bad. I'm not against it. I'm not against hot dogs. I'm not against any of those things. I just, it's like seafood. I don't eat seafood. It probably, see, that probably has a lot to do with this. But I can eat seafood. I mean, it doesn't, I'm not allergic or anything. It's just for here where I'm at. or where I've always been, seafood is so expensive that it's really not worth it for the enjoyment I get out of it. Put it that way. I don't get the enjoyment out of it as I feel I should for for the price of it. So what when we would do like shapini, I don't know if you ever did that. It's kind of a Portuguese Portuguese dish. You know, it's kind of a soup, and you put in different kinds of uh, you put in clams and shrimp and whitefish and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, so my grandfather, he knew that I did not eat seafood. So, and my grandfather, my grandmother, they were very, this is the way it is. This is the way it is. This is the way it's always been. You know how you get in those little routines. So he would kick my grandmother out of her chair so I could sit next to him and peel shrimp for him while he could eat it because I wouldn't eat it. So I would sit there and peel shrimp for him so he could eat it. So yeah, yeah. Some people do. Some people do. Some people don't. It just depends. You avoid seafood? Yeah, really. And I picture you really being kind of a not a connoisseur, but kind of a curiosity eater, you know, tasting and trying and learning new things when it comes to food. Yeah, I really did. That's interesting. Oh, see, there we go. There we go. Let's be honest now, Echo. Come on. Yeah, yeah. And so he couldn't peel shrimp quick enough, as quick as he wanted to eat it. So I would sit there and he would peel and I would peel and he would peel. And I would, and he was eating them twice as fast. But that's what we did. That's what we did. It was part of our routine. It was just, yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I know a lot of people are allergic to shellfish, so they can eat certain kind of fish, but not shellfish, which is kind of a shame, because that includes like lobster and stuff like that, the real thing. But I just wanted to be here, and I wanted to. I love being with you guys. I really do. I really do. You guys just make my whole day. You really do. You make the rest of my day so much easier and so much happier. And I love that you come and take time out of your busy, busy, chaotic life. Because I know it is. Everybody's life is chaos. I mean, and you stop your chaotic world and you come and visit all of us, because you don't come to visit me, you come to visit all of us. We're all together. We're all together in this. Yes, this thing called life, this thing called world, this this learning experience that we will, yeah. Oh, thank you, Brazy. Thank you. Yeah. I'm 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 glad. I'm glad because you just don't know how much you have brought to my life. You just don't know how much. And you never will. You never will understand. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But the joy you bring me every day, uh, as I said, this was supposed to be a trial basis just for 5 days. And Then it went to, Monday through Friday, and now it's 7 days a week. I've become a you junkie. I shouldn't use those words, but I can't help it. I enjoy being here with you, and I really do feel very honored that you take the time to be here with all of us, and chat with each other and be part of this. Thank you. Thank you. And I know it's not to me because I know she's not here. We'll just leave it at that, okay? But I just appreciate every single one of you. And I'm not going to look at your name. I'm going to look at the camera. And because every single one of you mean so much to me. So much to me. And thank you for letting me be part of this magic that we call the village and the love of it. Okay? I just can't thank you enough. Um, you're beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you any different. um, Nico, again, thank you. Uh, Deidre Gore, oh, thank you very much, sweetie. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm just here. I'm just here. Like, uh, people have come to me and they want to talk. Well, since you're on in the mornings, let's talk about. No, no, I don't want to talk about that. Uh-uh. There's too much. There's too much ugly out there. No, we're not here to talk ugly. The only thing is me. Okay? The rest is grins and silliness. And silliness. And remember, excuse me, it's National Splash Friend Day. Okay? If nothing else, it'll keep good memories in your head of those good old days of uh, poking at your brother or your sister or your cousin or whoever and irritating the heck out of them and all those fun things that you used to just enjoy just listening to them squeak and squawk. And then you had to go to bed, right? Did you all have to go to bed in the same bedroom or the same bed? You all had to share a bed. And then they tried to get you to go to sleep. That was always so much fun. Yeah. It never worked. It never worked. It never worked. It never worked. We just finally just pooped ourselves out. Anyway, I'm going to move on. I am so glad you're here, and I am so glad you've taken your time from your life to be part of this world, this little teeny piece of the world. I love you all. And please, please, if you can, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Uh, Remember, what you're saying is coming from a broken person, and the person you're talking to is probably broken as well. So they're hearing with broken ears. So, be gentle, be very gentle. Uh, I love you all, and I can't thank you enough for being here. You're all beautiful in your own very, very special, beautiful ways. You bring, each one of you bring a special, special gift to this big ball called the world. And I love you for it. I love you for it. And please, please keep moving forward. try to move forward. Now, 3 o'clock. I don't know. I don't recall. Sorry. 3 o'clock. Surviving Together is going to be on. I don't know, Pacific, Central. I think she's Central. I think she's Central time. 3 o'clock. She's going to be on about red flags. So please, please, I will definitely be there. Definitely be there because I was trained for years to ignore red flags. So it would be nice to be able to see them again. Unless they're right in my face, I don't see them. Unless they're waving already in my face, I don't see them. But anyway, so and then Echo and I will be together on the 15th. Oh, Ben. Oh, please. Yes, please do. Please do. If you like what I'm doing, push the like button. Please. Make a comment after. Go for it. Go for it. I read them all. And I respond to them all. I do. Just because you go out of your way to make that comment. So I feel it's only right that I take the time to respond. It's just right. It's common courtesy. Hello. Be beautiful. Be the beautiful person you are and are becoming. You're gorgeous. You are. And every day, you get prettier and deeper. Not outside, because look at me. Hello. On the inside, you're becoming the most beautiful thing in the world. Okay? Like you're not now. You already are. You bring so much joy and so much happiness to, all I can say is for me. You bring so much joy and happiness to me. I enjoy every minute with you. And I just want the best for you. Okay? And just take one little step at a time. And please, 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 if you can, try to make today just a little bit better than yesterday. Remember, I love you all. Remember what I always say. Try to make today better than yesterday. Dream of a beautiful life ahead of you. I love you all. Like, subscribe, share. I'm always here for you.